Hi, my name's Alondra Santiago, and here's my senior portfolio. I just want to thank you all for being here. I'm excited to share my growth over the past 4 years of my high school career. Each one of you here have shaped me and helped me grow into the person I'm becoming now. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is my table of contents. For my problem solving and critical thinking, I did the mastery check for exponential and logarithm functions. For assessing and analyzing information, I use my work for civics, so my civics research project. And for communication and collaboration, I use my college essay. For creativity and innovation, I use my health food project. And for initiative, self-direction, and accountability, I use my e-commerce and entrepreneurs business plan. And for my citizenship and responsibility, I use my job at Starbucks. So for problem solving and critical thinking, this was for my pre-calc class, and this was a test that we did for exponential and logarithm functions. So I gave myself COXE on this. I have a paper copy. Okay, I can give you that later, but the reason I gave myself COXE on this 21st century competency is because I was able to work through a series of different math problems, and they weren't simple, just one problem. If they were complicated and you had to go through a process to get to one answer. I understood the math well enough to apply them correctly in each case, and I completed the set of problems in a reasonable amount of time. I feel like that solving multiple problems shows that I can not only solve one problem, but that I have a solid understanding of the math concept, and that's why I rated myself COXE. In my life, I'm a cashier, so I have to have really fast problem solving skills. That's how that affects me in my life. For assessing and analyzing information, I use my civic research project. This was for my honors civics project. I had to write about a social movement. This was my final project, so I had to do really good. I wrote about the Inspiring Young Lords, a group of Puerto Rican activists that were founded in the 1960s. So, I'm going to read the first two sentences. The Young Lords. In the heart of every Puerto Rican pride, a flame was ignited by the Young Lords. This kind of empowerment goes into the souls of our people. From the vibrant colors of our flag to the rhythm of our music and the delicious taste of our food, their legacy still lives on, and it's a testament to our unity and resilience. So for this, I gave myself XC. I rated myself XC because I conducted a deep research into my paper. I read a book about it. I also did a lot of online research, and I used many multiple credible sources and historical records to understand the movement origin and the impact on my community because I am Puerto Rican. So it was like very personal for me to learn about them. I critically evaluated the information and identified key themes related to social justice and community activism. This process showed my ability to gather, assess, and apply information effectively. For communication and collaboration, I use my college essay or my personal narrative. In my sophomore year of high school, I began writing my college essay, and I did not finish it until my senior year. This essay was very personal as I talked about a traumatic event in my life. I finished writing my college essay in AP Lit and composition class. You can click on it. So, a missing piece of my heart. This is about my little sister. She was a twin and her twin passed away. Okay? Wait. Yeah. Yeah, so I gave myself XC. I would rate myself XC in communication and collaboration because my college essay was about losing my sister. I clearly expressed my emotions and my personal growth, and it showed my ability to connect to others through honest and thoughtful writing. Sorry.
No, don't be apologize.
I am able to express myself to others verbally and through writing as well. Okay. This, for creativity and innovation, this was my poster for my health class. You can't see it very well, but I chose to do my project on Chick-fil-A because it's my favorite fast food restaurant. And for this assignment, me and my classmates, we had to pick a fast food restaurant to do research on. And we chose to do Chick-fil-A. We were learning about calories and good calories, bad calories, carbs, all of that. And we had to create a healthy and unhealthy meal based on the calories of each item and the total amount of the calories. After we did our research, we had to create a unique and creative poster for our restaurant. I gave myself XC. The reason I gave myself XC was because I use my mind a lot and I wanted the background to look like a cow print. So we cut out little dark circles. We made it look unique. And we use a lot of the Chick-fil-A colors. And I designed the poster to my liking. I have always been a creative person. And I like to include that side of me in my school, at my job. That's why I gave myself XC. So for initiative, self-direction, and accountability, what I chose to do for this was my business plans with my team, the moving manicure. For this class, me and my teammates created a business from the bottom up, basically. We chose the name, what we wanted to do. We landed on creating a mobile nail salon, and each one of us were assigned with a different part of the business plan. I was in charge of the sales, marketing, and promotions. So here it is, the moving manicure. I designed the logo, and you can go down. So go down to the sales and marketing. No, the sales. It's okay right here. So I also chose the name for my business. I named it the Moving Manicure. We wanted to bring luxury nail care through to people's doors. That's why it's called the Moving Manicure. Our logo, this is the draft ideas. So like my process through creating the logo, and then we landed on the one. Keep going down, Billy. On this one. It's sleek, it's modern, it's cute, it's a nail polish on wheels. Like, that's what we are. And yeah, our slogan is, I also chose our slogan as well. Okay, keep going down. Nails done right wherever you are because it reflects our mission perfectly. We're going to do your nails right at your time, wherever you are, you know? So then we can go to the slide. Yeah. I chose to give myself XC for this competency, but I can use my business plan for the whole thing, but we're not going to use that. But I rate myself XC for this because it was meant to be a team effort, but I took an initiative in a lot of other people's roles, and I kind of do that a lot. So I had to make sure that my work was completed on time, but also their part had to be done on time. And we had such a long time to do it that people kind of just leave it for last minute. So I had to like make sure we were all on top of it as a group. And I feel like that showed not only my responsibility and my communication skills, but that I can work very well under pressure and my leadership skills. So for citizenship and responsibility, I chose to do my job, and I did a little video for you guys.
Hey there.
Oop.
Today we're going to talk about a fascinating topic. How working at Starbucks has taught Alondra about responsibility and accountability. So let's dive right in. Alondra working at Starbucks for a few months now. She's been learning a lot about responsibility and accountability, not just in her job, but also in her daily life. Alondra's job at Starbucks has taught her that she's responsible for the entire store. She's in charge of ensuring that the store is clean, organized, and running smoothly. This has helped her develop a sense of accountability, as she's now aware that she's responsible for the success of the store. In addition to her job responsibilities, Alondra has also learned about accountability through her citizenship. She's been actively participating in her community, volunteering her time and efforts to make a positive impact. This has helped her understand that she's not just responsible for her own actions, but also for the well-being of her community. Alondra's experience at Starbucks has been a transformative one, as she's learned that responsibility and accountability are not just about doing her job well, but also about making a positive difference in the lives of others. She's learned that it's not just about making a great cup of coffee, but also about creating a welcoming environment for her customers. She's learned that it's not just about cleaning up the store, but also about maintaining a clean and healthy environment for her co-workers. Alondra's journey at Starbucks has been a journey of self-discovery, as she's learned that responsibility and accountability are not just about her job, but also about her role in the world. She's learned that she's responsible for her own actions, but also for the well-being of her community.
So I gave myself XC because I go above and beyond in my job. I love working at Starbucks, honestly. Even though it has its up and downs, but I love working there. It has taught me a lot about responsibility, and honestly, like, it's hard. It's hard working there, and you have to have such a different mindset. I feel like it's taught me how to how to time manage, how to talk to people, a lot of people talking. And I do my job really good. I follow everything, and I'm very productive. So that's why I gave myself XC. So for my internship, so I did a paid internship and a non-paid internship. So I did a CNA program last summer, and I completed the CNA program through Southern Connecticut University. It lasted my entire break. I was there every day. But I did gain a hands-on experience in patient care. And at the end I earned my CNA license, which was like, I want to be a nurse, so it gave me a hint of what being a nurse could be like, and I really liked it, and it was really fun. So yeah. So then my paid internship was at Young New Haven Hospital. I worked in the CAT scan department, and this was a paid internship. It lasted a few months. It was really fun. I got to help out a lot. They actually would let me clean up the room, bring the patients in. They would let me look at the screen where they would show like brain tumors and masses. But yeah, actually a lot. It helped me learn a lot of valuable skills and terms, and it helped me network, because then I got like business cards from management that liked me so much that wanted me to come back. So yeah. So for community service, I've accomplished 40 hours of community service working at a daycare. I cannot, so being that I don't have a daycare license, or I'm not certified to be a daycare worker. I just kind of was the assistant of the daycare teacher. So I helped clean, I helped play with the kids, doing little stuff, but I was there and I helped her throughout her stuff. For my future plans, so I am attending Gateway Community College. During my time there, I want to start a business. I don't know, something in beauty, so some like lashes, something. I don't know, nails. I just want to see what I could do. Um, but I'm also completing my prereqs for nursing, and I want to earn my associate's degree in nursing. After graduation, I want to get hired at Yale Hospital, and then I want to go back to school to Southern to finish to get my bachelor's, and hopefully get my MA in nursing so I can open my own med spa one day. So these are my birthdays, my sweet 15, my 16, my 17th, and my 18th birthday while being in high school. And my last slide was for all my friends that I met people in here in high school. So that's it. Thank you.
Excellent.
Yeah. Oh my
Awesome.
God.
Yeah, excellent.
Awesome job.
Thank you. That was a lot.
It was a lot. No, but you did really a really awesome job.
Yeah.
Very impressed. I loved it. I saw you working on the video before, but the
Yeah.
finished product was awesome.
Thank you, mister.
You know, all your work is thorough and really good. As you said, you're like the business plan, because I know it's my class. But,
Yeah,
I mean, you could have done the whole all competencies on the
Yeah.
business plan.
I could have, especially because I did the logo that could have went into creativity. I could have used the business plans for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, just a marketing guy. I love the idea of the nail polish with the wheels on
Yeah.
it. It's very clever and creative. So I think there's a lot of opportunity to start that business and go in that direction.
I
So
know.
really well done, very thorough.
Yeah, and
Thank you.
going back to the logo, the reason I like it is because typically people will do it like the van,
Mhm.
because it is a mobile thing.
Yeah.
But you took the nail polish bottle and made it into the van. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like they always say, if it's a retail place or a real estate agent, you don't want to keep using a key or a house as your logo.
Yeah.
And you did, that's why I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
So how long did it take you to learn all the drinks at Starbucks?
Honestly, 3 months.
Was that right?
Yeah, it was hard because they kept releasing like new drinks, and I'm like, oh my gosh, when is it gonna stop? But like once you get the hang of it, it's like you have your own rhythm too, but it's really hard. Like memorizing everything, yeah, and all the customizations, everything. But it helps you. Like it does help you a lot.
Big time.
Yeah, I don't forget nothing.
Excellent.
What competency do you think you're strongest in?
um,
And maybe which one do you think you still need more work on?
I think problem solving and critical thinking. I'm not the best at math, but I try to be. You know, I get it done. I think that would need some work, just because I need that little extra help, like that little push. Because I'm a little scared. I don't want to like with math. It's really hard. You get like a right answer or not a right answer.
Yeah.
So I'm really scared of that, and I don't know. It takes a lot. Like you have to really know what you're doing. So that little push, I need that. So I would say I need to work on that. The best, I probably creativity. I like to just do a little poster, slideshows, videos, all of that. I love. So that's what I feel like. That's my strongest suit right there.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, from teaching in the last 2 years, I would say even your communication, collaboration,
Yeah.
your leadership skills.
Oh yeah,
Very
that
strong.
too. A lot of people take that the wrong way though. But I'm a control freak, so I like to take control over stuff. And I like to know like, okay, you're gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Like we're all gonna do the same thing, and I want everyone to stay on track. I think that's what was so hard about that the business plan, that I kind of had no control what other people were doing.
Yeah.
It wasn't my business plan; it was everyone's.
Yeah.
So like I had to, like I always end up doing this. I always had to step up and do your work for you. I hate doing that. That's why I don't like working in groups. But yeah, I would say that too.
Any question?
Yeah, that was excellent.
My final question I always ask is, what advice would you give to the freshman you?
Freshman me?
Yep.
Just stay focused and I don't know. I still feel like my freshman self. I don't think I have changed and I've grown into a different person, but I still feel like my freshman self. I think that she would be very happy right now with everything that's going on, with all my friends. my relationships, my job, everything. I have a lot going for myself. I would just say to stay focused and do right by you.
Nice
Yeah.
job.
Good advice. Yeah.